G'day everybody, it's Gareth from Supertech Electronics, and today we're going to remove a Holden Cruze sound system. Tools you will need today is a 7mm socket and a metal spudger or a plastic spudger, your choice, and a rag, and all these will be evident later on. Okay, first thing we're going to do is remove this section here, this metal section, looking section over the gear shift. Okay, as you remove it, just give it a bit of support because it is only plastic and you don't want to break it. Okay, now this side here we can remove a little, there we go. Now you could take that off altogether. We're just going to put it down to the one side for a second just so we don't have to disconnect the other part. And that will of course expose a few different nuts. We're going to take these out. Might just put them in there for safekeeping. Okay, and we'll take that part out there. Now we're going to remove 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, 7mm screws. Okay, now the same way this part came out here, we're going to remove this silver section here. And just get a spudger under it. Okay, and that whole section can just go aside for a second, and that will expose some more screws, 7mm screws. Okay, now that we've got those screws out, this part will come out. Right, and we can just, once again, we can just leave that connected. We don't need to unplug that. And this section here will come off. We can unplug that if we like. And that's done by just pulling this little blue locking clip back. And once we've done that, we can just, there's a little pressing lug at the top, and we can put that aside for a second as well. Okay, now we'll undo these two here that are holding the screen over the radio. Okay, so now that we've undone the two screws, this screen will come out, and we might just disconnect it too while we're doing the rest of the disassembly. So that just unplugs, and that can go aside for a second. Now we're going to take out the radio, the box responsible for the sound, the CDs, all the above. It's held in with 4 screws. Okay, now that we've taken those out, this should come out as a whole piece. And it will be, of course, held in with some electrical connections. That one there just pushes down like that, and this one here has got a little locking clip. Okay, now that you've got those two electrical connections out, that is ready to send off to Supertech Electronics for repair.